Right, Doctor Who officially dumped by Disney or Disney Plus. It will come back apparently in 2026, Christmas special, and then the future's, yeah, well, your guess is as good as mine, basically. So all of the predictions have come true. I can't imagine it's going to come back after that Christmas special. To me, because that Christmas special is going to be written by Davies, I would imagine this will be something to fix the complete mess that he left the last episode in, where the Doctor regenerated into Billy Piper. So it's going to be a bridging episode. Hate to say I told you so, obviously. No, I don't. I like being right. Who doesn't like being right? What a lame phrase used in this kind of context. Hate to say I told you so. Nah, man. Nah. Love being right in this regard. And especially when it was avoidable, like wholly avoidable. You didn't have to go down this path, guys. You didn't have to pander to a minority as well. Like, this appealed to basically no one, and the viewership accounted for that. So anyway, I thought we'd take a look. Hit subscribe if you are new here, guys. Do turn those bell notifications on. Doctor Who's future has been revealed by the BBC as Disney Plus officially walks away from the series. Yeah, it's in great health, guys. It's in great health. Yeah, such great health that Disney doesn't want to invest any longer. Yeah, okay. So as the article says, we weren't expecting the news until after the war between the land and the sea. That's right, wasn't it? That was the line that BBC and RTD, the retarded, kept trotting out. Well, they didn't keep trotting it out, they kept delaying it. Well, anyway, it was supposed to be, the latest update that we had was, it won't be after then. That's when they'll make an actual decision. Because they don't have to make a decision yet. Remember, they didn't have to make this decision yet. They could have postponed it. But remember, the writing's been on the wall for a long time. They've had enough for a long time. Disney was like, yeah, nah. This is crap. But yeah, it's been confirmed that Disney Plus is exiting its Doctor Who partnership with the BBC. They're done. Dunzo. So the streamer teamed with a British broadcasting company to bring the long-running sci-fi series to a global audience. That included a cash injection meant to give the show a big budget feel, bringing it more in line with Game of Thrones and The Mandalorian, for example. That money wasn't on screen. Unfortunately, the first two seasons of this latest Doctor Who revival struggled to find an audience. There was also a fair bit of controversy surrounding showrunner Russell T Davies' so-called woke approach to the stories being told. It was woke. He freely admits that. So it's not so-called. It is. Ncuti Gatwa left the series in season 2 finale, regenerating into a female Doctor with Billy Piper's face. Of course, that's Rose Tyler. So now the BBC has announced that Doctor Who will return in Christmas 2026 with a special episode written by Davies. So, I mean, it's on hiatus for a long time. It's unclear whether this will be his farewell, meant to bridge the gap between his and the next showrunner's vision. Either way, the broadcaster has confirmed that it will announce plans for the next series in due course to ensure the Doctor's adventures continue. Now, they will always continue. I've said this many times. Anyone that is peddling the narrative that it's going to be completely cancelled forever is an idiot. It was never going to get cancelled forever. Anyone that thinks that is an idiot. Anyone that says it is an idiot. It's an IP. It will never die. These things just don't die. Right? In a risk-averse world, IP is gold dust. Right? Intellectual property. IP. They love it. So anyway, in a statement, Lindsay Salt, director of drama, said, "We'd like to thank Disney Plus for being terrific global partners and collaborators over the past 2 seasons." They should have had a bit more of a word in, shouldn't they, to be honest? "And for the upcoming The War Between the Land and the Sea. The BBC remains fully committed to Doctor Who." It's got to ride that sinking ship to the bitter end. Ride it to the bitter end. Yep. You are fully committed, we know. Which continues to be one of our most loved dramas. By what metric? And we are delighted that Russell T Davies has agreed to write us another spectacular Christmas special for 2026. We can assure fans the Doctor is not going anywhere. And we will be announcing plans for the next series in due course, which will ensure the TARDIS remains at the heart of the BBC. Again, remember, like, they were obviously going to be continuing it in some shape or form at some point in time. I don't know how much I believe that it's going to come back anytime soon. Here is... Oh, really? You've got to sign in to see the post? Wow, that's mad. Oh, well, never mind. I was going to sign in. I was going to look at this post. But that's pretty dumb as well, isn't it, actually? If you look at it, just for argument's sake. This Doctor Who official Instagram account has 908,000 followers. This Doctor Who Returns thing only has 22.4 thousand likes. It's pretty bad, isn't it? That's pretty bad. It's been out for a while, this news. Interesting. Maybe people at work. I don't know. Anyway, point is, this is dead. It's amazing that they just kept beating that dead horse. You can imagine, right, that Disney would have known that they weren't going to be continuing this for a long time ago. Why would they continue this? It had the worst ratings of any Doctor Who in history. So why would they want to continue it? So Disney knew, the BBC knew, but obviously, this is just an educated guess, they were probably, like, BBC were like begging them behind closed doors. Like, oh, please, Disney, please partner with us, please. Or they were trying to find another partner in the interim period. So that when they announced this, they could be like, and now we're partnering with blah, blah, blah. It will continue. Now they're just like, yeah, Disney's walked away. And they're trying to save face. That's the point here. They're trying to save face as much as they possibly can. They're like, oh, well, it will come back. It's coming back in 2026, probably with like no budget. And yeah, the adventures will continue. Honest, promise, guys, at some point. It's like, yeah, you're trying to save face. This looks dumb. And it's embarrassing. And it's self-inflicted. Just stop hiring woke-ass losers. Stop rewarding idiots, right? Russell T Davies shouldn't be given another episode. What are you doing? You idiots. Anyway, there you go. Leave your thoughts down below. Bye-bye now.